it doesn't want to show you the bit where it's loading the save data. Okay.
This loading screen is copyright.
Welcome back. Well, it might contain personal information. It's got my name there.
I guess. Yeah.
Is this working? Hold on. Alright, so that's back. Twitch has to catch up now. Yes, it says live. Good. I wouldn't say I'm bad at technology, Orson. I would say that the technology itself is bad. Yes, I blame the tools. Now, welcome. I'm Milo, and I have a special guest.
I am... So Cathy Wise.
Yes, that's her Twitter handle as well. And, oh gosh, yeah. There's a bit of weirdness with this. Okay, so this is LEGO Dimensions. It's a video game that was released in... I don't have that information. What was it, 2016 or something?
Yeah, a while ago.
Yeah, it was part of the big Toys to Life boom. They did 2 years of content updates and then stopped. So, and actually buying all the content that was released, it would cost you upwards of, was it several $100s?
Yeah, and even the base game itself was very expensive when it came out.
Yeah, the starter pack even, yeah.
And we bought it twice.
Yeah, we played through a lot of it on Wii U, and then decided that we wanted the improved performance that the PS4 would give us, and so bought it again there. Also, getting it on PS4 gave you a bonus Supergirl, but we didn't get it because we bought it secondhand.
Yep.
But what we have done, and what should make this stream a bit more interesting, is that we have cloned the what do you call it?
The RFID
Yeah,
tags.
the RFID tags. So we have access to every level and world that is available in the game. Not every single character, because that would take way more tags, but we have every ability and every bit of content. So if anyone is watching and wants to request that we do a particular thing, then everything is available to us. If you're ever curious about anything in here, now's the time. But in lieu of any immediate requests, I have one of my own, which is that I know that there's a Red Dwarf Easter egg in the game, and I want to check that out. So all you need to do is jump in the portal, and that'll take us back to where we were. No, just jump in.
Not doing this well.
We haven't played this in a while. What? It didn't work.
No.
This game. When I was testing it this morning, it kept... I jumped in
so many
and
bugs.
I didn't want it to, and it did. Yeah, just pick the adventure world then.
Yeah. Over here.
Yeah, so Shard. Which is year 2 content, and then pick the world. Because we've just finished level 2.
The Harry Potter world?
No, the Fantastic Beasts world. Yeah. It's the same world, but they're double dipping in, the actual thing that they're referencing with it. And I'm not getting any chat, so I'm gonna restart this.
That didn't take us to the shard, it just took us to Water.
No, this is the shard thing we gotta go over to. Yeah, that one. Go in here. Yeah. Okay, and continue story. Whew. Okay, I've just loaded the stream now. Oh, Game's cooking. Cool. Sustenance is important. Now we do have some notes that we can discuss things during these loading screens because they're quite long. One of the reasons we haven't played the game in a while is because I'm kind of waiting for the PS5 for us to get one, because I've heard that if you play PS4 games on it, it'll greatly improve.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard to find, right?
We've never had this kind of close-up before. That's amazing.
Hey.
Yeah, it'll improve load times in a lot of PS4 games, so that's pretty cool.
Okay. Can we easily transfer the
It's
saves?
a big green thing.
I
You
don't
can't
know. We might have to get like a month of PS Plus to upload cloud saves, but maybe that'll be a way to do it. So Voldy is one of your favorite characters to use
Yeah.
because he can fly
Yes.
and has all the magic abilities, which is quite an extensive set of moves and stuff.
Something doesn't seem right.
I don't like him that much because, well, I don't know. One of my problems with the game is
The
the
voice
voice clips. Yes.
And yeah, I mean they're less annoying for Voldemort than they are for Hermione.
Yeah, Hermione's are pretty bad. So sometimes they take clips from the movies that they're from if they couldn't get actors in to do new lines. I don't know how often they have the original actors doing new lines. Probably more often for animated stuff. I do have a list of all the voice actors here on behindvoiceactors.com.
Oh, okay.
It's a very good resource, but it's an enormous list that's really difficult to
Navigate.
read
Yeah.
through to easily refer to.
Where exactly are we?
The substitute they've got for Hermione filling in lines is just really grating.
Yeah, she doesn't do quite a good Emma Watson impression. Is it nice? Even says Voldemort, renowned Space Jam 2 co-star. What is that referring to? The new Space Jam movie with, is it LeBron? Is Ray Fiennes in it? Is that what you mean?
Ain't you got no spells to
Because,
just zap the glass
yeah.
away?
Now I'm.
Well, no, I do, of course
Yeah.
I do, but they're all a bit...
There's a bit of that that goes on in
I don't want to
this
start it
where
or
you
give it a
will
chance
just
to
get
run off again.
randomly swapped characters.
Well, yeah, well, I'm sure we can find a bit of a quiet.
Like all Lego games,
Otherwise, we're gonna end up in Sing Sing, right? Faster than you can say. African
lots of
apple.
bugs.
I'll be a wee bit careful.
Yeah,
when you say
and having now played a few games that come after this, like Lego Marvel Super 2, I find that I miss the refinements to the engine and the quality of life features that they've added after Dimensions. And it's a shame because Dimensions is so big and full of content that
Flying cars.
going to a slightly more primitive version of the game engine is, you know,
do hope the
unfortunate.
idea doesn't
And
catch on.
those annoyances are multiplied over the time you spend playing it.
Yeah.
So
On the other hand, this one has dynamic split
I know a
screen,
charm
which they
for this.
dropped in the main game.
that's true.
It is in multiplayer extremely painful not to have.
Yeah.
Feels like playing OG.
Yeah, even better was the Wii U ports, which are really good because one person can play on the gamepad, one can play on the TV, and both get full screen views. But that does, of course, tank the frame rate, which is part of the reason that we eventually decided to play on other platforms than Wii U. Now, Given is saying that he was playing Monster Hunter World on PS5 with his boyfriend. Having next to no loading times is glorious. So that is exactly what I'm looking forward to. Warner Brothers is having a bunch of characters they own show up in Space Jam 2 alongside the Looney Tunes. So it's going to be just like the Lego Batman movie, sounds like. Which, also interesting thing about Voldemort in that is that they have Ray Fiennes in the movie, Lego Batman movie thing, and he plays Alfred, the butler of Bruce Wayne. And Voldemort is also in the movie, but he's not played by Ray Fiennes. He's played by, I think, Eddie Izzard. Yeah. So Voldemort is in Space Jam 2 alongside Bugs and LeBron. I wish I were making that up. And Given says that the game audio is now drowning us out, so I'm going to turn that off. I think it is mixed quite loud in this stage.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. I just did that problem that I did during
Failing
the
to go
last
to
Lego
accept.
stream. Yep, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, thank you for giving me the Hogwarts Express. We'll use it to pull these chains off. Now, I think we don't get the Red Dwarf thing until we're inside the department store.
Yeah. Oops.
So you're
I'm
unlocking
so
it
bad
again?
at doing the lock game.
Oh well.
Keep exiting it by accident.
Okay, I have mind control, so I should be able to get this guy, but I think I have to land somewhere to do it.
Oh, that's right. I've got to do this, don't I?
Oh yes, that's another thing. It was when we were playing Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens, which is a great game. I think maybe my favorite Lego game. Okay, so I can do it from floor
Is
level.
that not...
We were thinking
Oh,
of
okay.
whether we would do dimensions at that time, but what I wanted to do was maybe get a camera to film the dimensions portal, which is an integral part of the gameplay because you're swapping figures around, you're often interacting with the game via the portal by it, like it's lighting up and you're moving the figure from one panel to another. But it didn't work for a number of reasons. They didn't use broadcasting or doing remote gameplay of dimensions, which kind of makes sense because, again, the physical component is important to the gameplay.
Yeah, and you have to get the specific PlayStation camera.
Thank Merlin for that.
Camera, which is lame.
One of these.
So, in lieu of that... Oh!
Oh, man.
I hope we'd done everything up there. Sorry about
I
that.
think we can climb back up the ladder. if
Okay,
we need
cool.
to.
Clearly, you've never cleaned up
Yeah,
after a
might as
troll.
But for this stream today, I decided that, oh well, never mind. We'll just play the game and
Yeah.
forget about the other stuff. So there's these 3 piles over here that really look like they're going to be doing something, but we need to find a keystone. Yeah, they
Is it
added extra...
inside the department store?
I got a mini kit in there.
Okay.
Yeah, they added extra keystone powers in the Wave 2 story packs, which is what this is. But they're not like collected and then available by default. You sort of have to assemble them in the environment, which is interesting. And the whole...
Looks like there should be a create one there,
maybe we'll come back here later.
but yeah, unless you can mind control that guy from down here.
I already did that, that's what opened that door.
Okay.
Alright, can you repair that?
Eh. Hogwarts Express is getting in the way.
Let's
Anybody?
remove it.
I think I need some help.
Not her again. We heard her in the last level, which we played through this morning to make sure we had access to level 3 here, which is where the Red Dwarf stuff is.
Anybody? I think I
And
need some help.
I don't know, I don't think she was even there, but that voice line kept playing, which was annoying. Again, bringing back to the
Help?
annoying repetition of
Anybody?
voice clips in this
I
game
think I need some help.
and other modern Lego games. Alright.
That was one great advantage of the unvoiced ones.
The early ones.
Yeah.
Well, the new Lego Skywalker Saga game is going to have the option of voice or no voice, which is a cool thing.
Why am I not getting this? There we go.
Dr. Abigail L. Yates, paranormal.
Yeah, the last bit is always tricky. And yeah, I think what I was... what? What's
Do you
this
have
one?
to
Who
go
does that one?
upstairs and suck all the stuff first, and then you can deposit it?
Maybe? Yeah, there's a lot of abilities in this game. Sometimes it's confusing which one exactly you need at the moment.
I mean, that looks like you need freeze.
It's like a laser thing. Oh, is that a Mission Impossible guy? What's his name?
That
Guess
dude.
you're all out of excuses.
Ethan Hunt. Yes, it is.
Ah, okay.
Oh. D-pad, much easier.
Yeah.
And kaboom. Hooray.
You're not gonna tell my
So I guess this is
mom.
going to be 100% around this level. Because why not? You might as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise you got to sit through all the loading screens again.
Yep. Aha! We made it out of water.
Right. So,
Absorb
Each-
the graffiti.
yeah, each story pack has one of these new keystone powers. And the keystone powers is sort of what takes the place of, in the original LEGO games, would be switching between characters to use their different abilities, because they have to guarantee that you can complete these levels without having any additional characters, you know? So only having the default ones. And then in the story packs, they even go further by sort of limiting it to just the characters that exist in the story itself. So you would have the base pack, including Gandalf, Wildstar, and Batman, right? But they don't rely on those characters to progress in the story packs.
Don't they?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
They're almost like mini self-contained Lego games in themselves. For a while, that's sort of what they were doing. You have the Lego Batman movie story pack while
he's
Lego
in here
Dimensions was
somewhere,
active.
so we just
but
need to know where to look.
before it, there was a Lego movie
Be quick about it. We keep making a
game.
ruckus in the entire
After it,
police
there's a Lego
department
Movie
show up.
2 game that's its own game. I wasn't watching. Shell game, hold on a second. That was easy. If you pay attention. Middle. What? How? Oh no, I messed up. Also, if you just wait, it'll pop its head out. I think it's this one.
Are all
Okay.
these niffles like this?
Nifflers, and yes,
Whoa,
they are
whoa,
named for this
whoa,
sort of
whoa.
thing. But this one seems to be
Whoa!
the expert at mystery.
What?
Ah!
Oh, I'm
How's that?
stuck.
Can you shoot the thing? Okay.
That was weird.
Hmm. Don't know if we lost Orson. I haven't heard from him since I refreshed this stream.
What was that?
I think we might have missed something.
There's absolutely nothing for you to worry about. This should help to attract her.
Oh well. Gibbon says, can't wait for Skywalker Saga. They're going to be,
Tell me, does
quote-unquote,
anyone ever
adjusting
believe you? You told
parts
them
of
not to
Rise of
worry?
Skywalker, apparently.
Oh,
Fair enough.
and they always do adjust stuff because they're making it kid safe.
Like in this game, for example, the scene we had just before this level was Credence returning to the orphanage and his mother figure threatening him, and then he has to do the washing up. Whereas in the movie, she brutally beats him with a belt.
No, I'll give that back. It's
Yeah.
very dangerous, and a primate such as yourself
So
should
getting a checkpoint there reminds me
No,
of the
it's a
first
chip.
piece
It's
of
more than
cancelled
likely gonna
content I
throw you a
want to talk
handful of-
about.
They
Originally, the
still
game
deserve
had
respect.
save
Besides,
points in
I know a
levels,
few humans
like
that
certain
love
other
that.
Lego games do. And then they decided, that's dumb, let's just make it automatic. And this is the point where I'm going to actually look up where that Red Dwarf thing is. Just in case.
It's, portal.
Well,
I read about this. Let me try
this
something.
is not useful enough information. Alright. We need shell, do we?
Yes.
Abort.
Although I don't know where the yellow half.
Abort.
Sometimes you only need the one half. Yeah, so the game does throw up messages. Oh, there it is in that cage. When you sort of quote-unquote first use a character to unlock their vehicles and stuff. But since we had played a lot of it on Wii U and had then unlocked vehicles and items and stuff and written them to the toy tags, we don't need to do that. So, but
It
that
just nags you.
yeah, it makes
constantly,
this
so-
unfortunate situation where it is always nagging you. So what's this? Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about the Rise of Skywalker novelization as well, because that also apparently adjusted some things.
In what way?
I'm not sure exactly. But I do know the movie was a mess, and they were making huge changes to the plot until the last minute.
Yeah. It was like there were a bunch of good ideas, but it was just not quite together. Eh.
So I do know that we're looking for a TARDIS landing point, which will take us to Red Dwarf. I hope we didn't go past it already, but I don't think so. Alright, so where's Charlie? We can see this clearly through the wreckage. Put that there. And we'll go grab that. I'll go do it. You don't need to.
What am I gonna do?
Find the next keystone thing.
We've got the paint. Oh, I see. We've only got the blobs. We haven't got the rock.
The main part. Is this defender over here?
Oh yeah, that is. Can you do that?
No. Get out of the way. Yes, I can. I did stay at Hogwarts that long.
Yeah, you graduated.
Oh, okay. Thought maybe he left early to do an evil apprenticeship or something.
Nope.
Right.
You destroy these children's toys.
Excellent. So Voldy's blue, Chell's yellow.
I'll be red.
Okay. Blue. Oh, that's easy. You need to match the code that you find in the world. In this case, it's represented by a blue hippo.
Lots of destruction.
That's the way we like it. Now, did I find anything over here? We do have... we've got a lot of stuff turned on in terms of extras. We've got like stud magnet and double studs. Well, 8 times it looks like.
Yeah, so I think we've got 2 and 4.
And we have the detectors, so we will be seeing whenever there's collectibles available on a screen. Oops.
This animal of yours has really done a number on this place.
I was trying to follow the arrow, but I went to the next
The
zone.
rumpants aren't exactly graceful.
So we might have
You
missed
muggles
something
have a
about that,
phrase, bovine in a crockery shop?
Well, there's still an arrow here. It could be the same one.
Yep, could be. So what did you think of Fantastic Beasts and where to find them?
It was okay.
Yeah, it was fine.
It was less bad than the sequel.
Oh. I like the leads, the
Yeah.
actors. The plot was a bit...
I think Newt is a fun character.
yeah. It was quite a dark tone.
Disappointed.
Oh, time for a mystery.
Oh, this one. I do usually like this one because it often summons like a little cameo from a different thing, and that's the whole point of this game, is that it's a crossover of many different franchises. And this particular search keystone, you're supposed to watch the portal and it glows green when you're getting closer. Yeah,
There you go.
so there it is.
But really, it's just easier to wander around and wait to hear that chime.
Can be. Okay, so this is a character from Goonies. I don't know much about them because I haven't seen the film. And we haven't yet played the level pack. Is it a level pack? World pack?
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
We haven't played that. I find the ones that I know nothing about less interesting.
Well, clearly. Alright, so the rhino's gone, which means we can now explore this
I think you can destroy this area.
area. It's the same. It's a synonym in this game series. I think you groaned audibly when Colin Farrell turned into Johnny Depp.
Ah, yeah, quite probably. Because I thought Colin Farrell was much better. Johnny Depp is... oh. Yep.
Well, I think your problem with him is not for any personal reasons, but because
That's true.
he often plays the same character.
Yeah. And also, I thought it was kind of...
Like, he's got one note and he sticks to it, you know?
Yeah. And the one note doesn't really suit Grindelwald as a character, because part of the point of Grindelwald is that he's attractive. Not necessarily, like, physically attractive, but, like, he's a good public speaker.
Charismatic.
Yeah, and
Pedagogue.
Johnny Depp just comes across as creepy, which is not what Grindelwald is like. Voldemort is creepy. Grindelwald is supposed to be like this nice young man.
Well, he's supposed to be a Hitler analog, right?
Mm.
What am I looking for? Oh, yeah, I think we want Starfire. She has the same powers as Aquaman in this game. And we have the actual figure of her.
And it does get a bit confusing between which ones are
Someone called for a
stickers and
princess
which
of the
ones are
stars?
actual characters.
Hey there. I dug out some information you might...
Yeah, I do like when some Year 2 figures obsoleted some Year 1 figures. It's cool. Alright,
I have the joy.
I guess we've cleared out this area.
Yep, looks like.
The size of that thing. It must be a few tons easy.
It's impolite to comment on a lady's weight, Jacob. No, he didn't mean it.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, I can go into my suitcase here. You want to come into my suitcase?
Love to.
I'm gonna put a snowflake on the tree. I have a Christmas tree
Thank
in the
Merlin for that.
suitcase.
Thought I'd never get a hold of one of these.
Yes, I think we have missed the
Oh.
Red Dwarf content, so we're gonna have to replay this level.
Where was it?
It
Like,
was
right at
in
the
that
beginning?
area with the mole, where we just
Oh.
did the thing and then we missed the TARDIS panel. Ugh, hate that. But we might as well get this done. What am I doing?
I don't know.
I threw a snowball. Oh, and now it's becoming a bigger snowball.
I was gonna hit him in the bum. Or in the...
Okay.
Oh no. What? Oh, this makes sense.
It has revealed a sled, which now we will ride on for reasons. Oh, does that knock over these things? Okay, cool. Now I have to assemble this. And in this case, we're using the creation power to make another creature fight this creature.
Is it gonna be a lobster?
I hope not. I think it's different depending on what order you press the colors in.
Oh.
Just take those off.
I must go. I am needed for the consuming of the pizza.
So how do we make it go? What do you reckon?
I don't know. Is it gonna be a lobster? No, it's a bird.
Cool.
Some kind of parrot.
I would say eagle, maybe.
Just left a layer of debris hanging in the middle of the air.
Yeah, like in Toy Story 2.
We can use this
How it
ice to our
opens with them
advantage.
playing a
She
video
won't be able
game.
to stop once she starts to charge.
and there's like floating
What am I
rocks.
supposed to
Apparently
do
it was
if
an
it hits
animation
me?
error, but they decided it was cool
Tuck
and
and roll,
kept it.
Jacob. Extra points if you can stick the landing.
Turning wheels is hard in this game. You got to do it. You can't do it too fast.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So what are we doing? Oh, sit in the... And then... Yeah, okay, cool. See, the cutscene plays music even when you have music. Given thinks there's something great about Voldemort running around in Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's time travel. Everyone is
There
facing
shall
time travel.
be no reward for idleness. And so while the odious saloon has been banished, private parlors and other speakeasies selling tea and coffee must be quashed. And so, citizens of
Now he wants
New
to ban
York,
tea and coffee.
under my guidance, there shall be no repeal of prohibition. Because state
Yeah, Prohibition.
America.
Oh, that was a great idea.
I mean,
Witches!
let's just say that prohibition
Witchcraft!
wasn't super effective, but also the culture of alcohol consumption prior to prohibition was very prominent.
Good show, Mr. Gross.
I mean, not that we had it here, but you know. That's why we have a terrible culture of alcohol consumption.
To this day.
No, it's not quite the same.
I think
the
New Zealand
culture
had a
just changed.
prohibition.
Did they? Yeah.
Maybe not. Okay, so we're going to have to do that level again. Which I
I
think...
think you mean that loading screen again.
Well, yeah, but because we're sort of playing through a story mode where while we're in the world, we're going from level to level through the hub, we actually have to go back to the central portal and select it from the menu.
Can't we select it from a menu in like the menu
No.
without having we have to walk all the way back?
Well, you can just hit the... There's a menu to go back to the central portal. Alright, you do that. In the meantime, I found this list of cancelled LEGO Dimensions content. So this is stuff that might have been in Year 3. Would you like to see this stuff? Despicable Me,
No.
Captain Underpants,
Yeah.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Nah.
So, okay, now that I'm reading this list, a lot of it comes from a YouTube video I just watched, where they were trying to get a deal with DreamWorks, and that might have involved things like Captain Underpants, How to Train Your Dragon, Shrek, or The Croods. I think Shrek could have worked.
Yeah.
But, yeah, what else? The Smurfs.
I have no interest in the Smurfs.
So pick, yeah, along there, the third level. Yeah. Yeah. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be amazing. They did do a couple of Avatar sets, I think. Fine Nation Ship and Air Temple with some characters as well. In terms of physical Lego sets. And they're very rare now, of course. But I'd love to have that. I was looking at an Etsy shop of custom Lego minifigures recently, shipping out of China. And
I read about this.
there were some Avatar ones in there, but they were more off-model than most.
They're all a bit loud, so I don't
Didn't
want to
look
start
quite
them
right.
or give them a chance to run off again.
Well, yeah, well, I'm sure we can find a bit of a quieter way in.
Let's see.
Otherwise,
So,
we'll end up in Sing Sing, right? Faster
Pirates
than
of the
you can say
Caribbean.
abracadabra.
I'd be a wee
I
bit
guess that
careful
would be
how you say
fun, but
It's an interesting one.
Flying
I mean,
cars.
Pirates of the Caribbean, there's enough
Now I've
content
seen
that you could just make
everything.
regular.
I do hope
Well,
the
they already
idea
did.
doesn't catch on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we played them. Why?
Yeah.
Why were
Well,
they
that
going
was
to put in
one.
Dimension?
Yeah.
Well, I guess they could put Harry Potter in Dimension.
The theory is that it was like a lower profile thing that Disney owns, so that instead of going with Star Wars or Marvel or something, which were already being covered in Disney's Toys to Life game, Disney Infinity, they might have been more open to it, and it might have led to more Disney things getting into the Dimensions, but it didn't happen.
Do you remember where the thing is?
The thing...
Is that we're coming back for?
Yes, it's in the mole section after this.
Okay.
So I also saw a suggestion that
I don't know what to do.
the
Can anybody help
Wizard of
me?
Oz content in the 3 core cast going to, if people were interested in these Golden Age movie properties, but apparently the Wicked Witch fun pack, which is just her and a monkey, did not sell too well, so they decided to scrap further investigation of that.
Fine with me.
Well, the Wicked Witch pack itself is good because she has good abilities to help you in the game. But among the other ones they would have considered were Universal Monsters, so there was a Frankenstein's Monster and Mummy pack.
Oh.
As well as a King Kong vs. Godzilla pack. You didn't move it. Yeah. And that could have been interesting. I saw some discussion about that in regards to Godzilla being part of this universe. Because in the Lego Batman movie, you have all these villains that, you know, were owned or licensed by Warner Brothers or whatever. And King Kong is there. Or at least a giant gorilla is there. And there's also a giant lizard monster that is non-specific. It's I think the only one there that doesn't come from an existing property. And the theory was that if they had gotten the license to Godzilla, that would have been Godzilla, and that it would have been put into dimensions. As well.
He's in here somewhere.
Right, so this is where we
just
need to be.
Know where to look.
Is it under that Christmas tree on the
Quick
right?
about it. We
Perhaps.
keep making a
Let's
ruckus
find
and the
out.
entire police department
Oh.
will show up.
Here it is.
All right.
We
And
just
now
had to walk to the right.
actual TARDIS.
Yes, please. I don't think we need Doctor Who to pilot it. Sorry,
we'll
the
find out.
Doctor. Yeah, anyone can fly it. Oh, it doesn't play the music. And normally when you get in, it plays the theme music from Doctor Who.
So we
But
get the
we've
TARDIS
turned
sound,
off-
but not the Doctor Who theme
Yeah, we've
music.
turned off the theme music.
We do get the Doctor Who themed loading screen.
Gibbon says that his favourite is the non-specific, totally not Gandalf wizard. And actually I'm not sure what he's talking about there. Was there a non-specific wizard in the Lego Batman movie?
No, that was Gandalf.
Not in the Lego Batman movie. Sauron was there. Voiced by Jermaine Clement. Oh, and yeah, here we are in Red Dwarf, by the way. This is the bunk room. Everything in this Easter egg area is based on Series 11 and Series 11 only, which is really odd because they filmed 11 and 12 at the same time, but the game came out, you know, while 11 was airing, and they didn't have any 12 stuff, so it's a really strange little pocket of time, and it doesn't really reference anything from the classic era either.
Doobie-doo!
Voldemort ran off with the TARDIS. So yeah, here we see Snacky from the episode Give and Take. Fun fact, Snacky is seen blundering off into the ship at the end of the episode and is never killed like most guest stars in the show. So Snacky is canonically still on Red Dwarf somewhere and could conceivably appear in any future episode.
If they haven't recycled the prop.
Oh, Gibbon mentions there was a scutter. Were Scudders in Series 11? I don't remember well enough to tell you, but I guess there are some older references in there. Maybe we'll look out for them. So here we can see Lister's guitar next to an amp.
Oh, thank Merlin for that.
His guitar is a genuine Les Paul copy, at least in the early series. It's a different guitar later. So what do we see here on the bunks? That sticker on the bottom left on Rimmer's bunk is like the old Red Dwarf logo, or JMC logo, or maybe the new one. Yeah, it's the new one. And up the top we can see a sticker for the London Jets, 2 for the London Jets, which is Lister's favourite 0G football team. Here we have the generic branded JMC can of lager.
And a hot dog.
Nice. Possibly standing in for a Shami kebab. And here is a bazookoid, possibly old style. There were 2 different designs for them. The one with a long barrel is the more common. Okay, so nice blue corridor, Series 11 style. Here we get a closer look at that Red Dwarf logo. What am I doing here? Oh yep, here's another Scudder with a hard hat. Classic, very nice. Die! Nope, not straight. We actually could use the Doctor now because we have to hack a technology panel.
The Doctor will see you now.
Whoop, no thanks. But first, let's go in this room. Okay, weird loading zone. Oh, okay. Scudder's playing Cowboys, which is a classic reference. They do that in some episode that I don't remember.
Hey there. I dug out some information you might find.
You got stuck in the
Don't
door.
worry, you can thank me.
What is happening? Let's remove the TARDIS. It's getting in the way. Oh, I got stuck in the door. Put back in the loading zone. I think that's meant to be a lift, I guess.
Yeah, but we both have to get close. There we go.
What?
Nope.
What's happening? Alright, let's just do this first.
Yep.
No, what? You're Newt, let's remove... Actually, if we remove Newt, does Jacob leave as well? No, he stays because he's like a story character in this level.
Ever again question my power.
Okay, are we here? We're here. Thank God. Alright. So what's this? Yes,
Oh, this is a...
this is master build, so yep. Given says that the wiki indicates that they were indeed in series 11 and 12 at this point.
Stuck, huh?
Ah.
Don't worry,
Oh no!
You're only human.
Oh!
Oh, stuck in the loop again. Okay. So... Okay, we've activated master build mode, which looks slightly different in this game than it does in the LEGO Movie game itself. It's a bit more of a truncated animation.
Which is...
Yep. So I'm pushing some kind of console up to this screen.
It's a phone! It's
Oh,
a giant
okay,
phone!
Sure.
And we're calling
Is that the universe?
the universe. Ah!
Crisis.
Nice.
Great episode.
And now we get this pile of stuff.
It's mini kits.
Now we're talking.
Which is what, the Monster Book of Monsters? Oh, I guess it's his briefcase, right? Newt's briefcase.
No, it is the Monster Book of Monsters.
Okay.
Which is the book.
Oops. You got stuck again. Whew.
Okay, we're here.
You were saying that Newt writes that book?
No,
No.
he writes fantastic books.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But Monster Book of Monsters is
Dr.
when
Abigail
Hagrid
L.
makes them
Yates,
get it to the
paranormal
textbook,
studies professional
Yeah.
and Ghostbuster, at your service.
which you might remember from the incredibly annoying Lego level where you have to beat it in the pub.
Yeah, that was annoying. Alright, so Abby has this electrical power. Which lets us get over there.
And we need someone who can destroy gold.
Gold.
I can take a look at this one.
Thank
Let the hero wing immense.
Oh yeah, gold. So lasers and stuff. Yeah.
I think she can do that, right?
Yep. Great. So I'm not sure what that yellow construction was. It looked like a JCB. But this is possibly the Karma drive from Samsara. That's the logo of the SSS Samsara, whatever it was. I cannot interact with this. Oh! What? Why is that happening? Okay. So this might be a bad idea because in the episode the Karma drive is malfunctioning, but let's activate it. Cause the deaths of everyone on board.
I found a different scudder.
With a different head attachment. And it's dropped a bunch of hats and saxophones. Yay.
It's just pushing the saxophone along.
That's a fun quirk of the physics engine. Okay.
I need to keep you safe.
So I think that's references to 3 of the 6 episodes of Series 11 so far.
I confess
Can we
myself.
just walk in here? Yeah. Okay, so there's another room off to the right there.
Okay.
Oh, the bioprinter from Captain Rimmer. Or Officer Rimmer. Yeah, I always mix that up. And then we see the JMC logo again on the screens. Whoop.
That was a fun glitch.
So I guess this is the template over here. Oh, we need Mission Man. Where'd he go? Gonna get rid of something.
There's something strange in another neighborhood that requires my attention.
So this scanning thing reminds me that one of the cancelled peripherals for further expansion of the game, this is not letting me in, I don't know why. Oh, I need to disguise myself? I don't remember how to do that. Yeah, one of the cancelled peripherals was going to be a 3D scanner for the game,
Oh.
which would let you scan in arbitrary Lego creations from real life, and they would appear in game.
Oh, that is cool.
And it would mean that. So there's already something like that. Each vehicle and item has 3 different configurations.
Yeah, but they just get saved to the thing.
Yeah.
And you
So
can just not build them.
Yeah.
I'm not the hero you deserve.
So that's a kind of half measure to what this peripheral would have been. Yeah, I think it was deemed too expensive and
Yeah.
too complex.
That would be cooler more for like a share your creations type.
Yeah, something like Lego Worlds, or a game that's built around that kind of thing. As an extra in Dimensions, maybe not so much. Okay. Alright, so now that that guy is there, we can scan him using this. And then go to... Oh, what? I don't get this mechanic. What's going on? Then I look and I spy on this guy. Oh my gosh. We have played the Mission Impossible level, and I just...
Yeah.
don't remember all the weird mechanics this guy has. He's got a lot of abilities that are unique to him. Yeah, so this thing wants to scan you to make sure you're that person, which is why you need to do it before you go in there, of course. That's what I was getting wrong. So, that's like the bioscanner thing. They used that on Lister in M-Core. Oh wow, nice. We can see through the walls. Very good, very good. Alright, I think we cleared out this room now. But yeah, this is the kind of science room, the de facto third set of the show after the drive room and the bunk room. Kind of replaces the drive room for certain scenes. Yeah, anyway. In function, I mean. Story function. Are we done? I think we're done with the Red Dwarf world. I'm just going to look up a list of episodes of Series 11, even though I've just listened to the Ganymede and Titan commentary podcasts on that series, so I really should remember.
Need to pay attention so that we can get out of this.
Oh, sorry. I was like, loading screen, time to look away. It's very short. Okay. Red Dwarf. Yeah, so I think we just need to go back to the TARDIS now, right?
Yep, I think that's it.
Okay. Series 11.
Hot dogs really don't roll like this.
Twentica. They spend the whole episode off ship. Is there any Twentica stuff in here? Not really. Samsara, there was the Karma Drive, Give and Take, we had Snacky, Officer Rimmer, the Bioprinter, Crisis, the Phone Call to the Universe, Can of Worms. Nothing from that, I guess. I distinctly remember reading that every episode is represented in here in some way, but I guess, I don't know.
Maybe we destroyed that.
Could be. Alright, so that clears out one of my goals for this stream, which took us a fair while to get to, actually. Yeah, which was seeing the whole of this area, which is a really cool little bonus thing. So let's leave. Whose Samsara was better, asks Gibbon. The Red Dwarf episode or his Iris Wildtime short story? That's right, Gibbon is an officially published Doctor Who spin-off author.
Is he?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And I've read Gibbon's story and enjoyed it a lot, so I'm going to go with that because the Red Dwarf episode is kind of odd and problematic in some ways and has like logic weirdness to it. As well as the typical extremely abrupt ending that is so common in the Davy era for whatever reason. Let's see. Alright, here's some more things that were cancelled from Wave 3, or Year 3. Video game appearances. In the current game we only have Portal and Sonic as representatives of other video games, but they were thinking of Minecraft with a whole story pack, which is ironic because Minecraft doesn't really have a story.
Except for that other Minecraft story mode?
Yeah, but it wasn't going to be based on that, supposedly.
Oh!
There was an Angry Birds movie tie-in.
Oh no!
Planned.
No.
Yeah, I never really watched the movies. I heard they're okay, but yeah, I like the games, but yeah, whatever.
Where to now?
Now I want to go to Sonic World. We just mentioned it. One of my goals now, since I haven't heard any other suggestions.
All right, time for a little speed.
Is that I want to find Blaze the Cat.
Oh.
So what we're going to do is... Oh, if I jump in there, that's going to take us to the level, I believe. And we don't want to do the level, we just want to go to the world. But I'm not sure if we've been there yet before. Is this Year 2 or Year 1?
Year 1.
Oh no, it's an orange base on the figure, so it's Year 2.
Doctor, right? I heard you named a
Sonic
screwdriver after
Dimensions is the level.
Hey there. I dug out some
So we want the
information
world,
you might
which is
find
up
useful.
here.
Don't worry, you can thank me later.
Sonic the Hedgehog world. Cool. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't take you there. It's supposed to put you right in front of the portal, which I think it does for Year 1 content, but otherwise it just puts you in the front of the shard transporter, which on the Wii U version was a teleporter that had a loading zone. In this one it's a seamless jump panel that sends you over to the floating island where it is.
Yeah, slightly less painful. Here it is.
Cool, let's go. Gibbon says the second Angry Birds film is way better than it has any right to be, which is what I've heard about it. He also says I should really pick up Dimensions and go through the Portal stuff at some point. And as a Portal fan, I can confirm that it's really cool. It even you know, it's got Ellen McLean back as GLaDOS, it's got Stephen Merchant back as Wheatley. It even has a new ending song in the tradition of Still Alive and What You've Gone from the first two games. Or is the one from this one What You've Gone? I don't remember. It's a new song. What is it? Well, anyway, yes. Okay. So the other video game thing they were planning at some point was a Mega Man tie-in, which would have been really cool, I think.
This gateway will allow you to leave this world.
Let's kick off some of our XS characters. Okay, so the only annoying thing about Sonic is if you leave him for 2 seconds, he does the classic look at the screen, look at his watch, say what are you doing kind of thing, which he did in his very earliest appearances on the Mega Drive. But he starts whistling, and that's really annoying. So stop whistling, please, Sonic. I'm really selling the Portal stuff to Given. Yeah, it's very authentic. There's a whole level about it, as well as the Adventure World, which is set in the Portal 2 era under levels of Aperture Science, where everything's rotting and decaying. And it also has an extra thing in the story mode where, you know, Gandalf, Wild Style, and Batman go to Aperture Laboratories and interact with GLaDOS. Yes, it's very cool stuff. There is a lot of Portal stuff in this game. So why don't we check that out after this? But for now, let's explore. So we started in Green Hill Zone, clearly. And now there's one of these tunnels. Whoa, it's... Sonic is really cool. He is good for doing races in the game, except for when he runs too fast. It can happen very easily, and you kind of just go wild and go off track. But he's a good person just for getting around a world. Otherwise, any of the flying characters are really good. Oh, you found Omochao. Nice. There's some really cool humor in the Sonic level where Omochao is like doing tutorial stuff and Sonic's kind of annoyed at him. That's the kind of cool stuff.
Ring noises.
A bit much?
A bit grating.
Turn it down. Still a bit much.
Yeah. It's just the balance of it compared to all the other sound effects, and also it's just an annoying sound.
Penguins! Okay, so I don't think I've really been to this adventure world much, so I'm just kind of getting my bearings and getting grip on things. Whoa! Okay. Bit of physics weirdness there. Given says, fine, I'll go buy it. Well, good luck getting it these days. All their stuff is well out of stock. You can maybe find it secondhand, but I'm not responsible for any markups you may experience. Sorry about that. Oh, he's singing the Eggman song! He did the thing. So I guess that's Chemical Plant Zone down there. And more Green Hill, or maybe Seaside Hill or something. Whoop.
Oh, red brick.
Oh, we haven't got this one. No, that's right. We went through and got all the useless ones. Kind of.
Useful.
Sorry, the useful ones first thing. Is this Carnival Night Zone over here? A lot of classic Mega Drive representation, clearly. Yeah, I think what this red brick does is changes studs into rings as they appear in this
Oh
part.
god.
So not very useful.
I think by not very useful you mean worse.
Oh yeah,
Making the game
presumably they will make that
worse.
sound the whole time, so not really something we want, is it? So this kind of does feel like a 3D Sonic level at times, with the tracks running around, the bumpers and stuff. So it's pretty cool the way they've set it up. I've fallen down. Oh, And now I'm walking on the kill plane. That's amazing. Okay, well I'm down here now. Let's look at that skybox, shall we? Lovely. I'm gonna see if I can die.
Man, I can really feel the sunshine. It's brightening up my day.
Classic. Yeah, there's a lot of jokes and things, references in the dialogue. So I'm going to switch to Voldemort. Cool. And then if I pick Sonic from this menu, it should warp him to me. I was expecting it to warp Voldy to me, but I guess it doesn't want to put characters down there, which is fair enough. They have no right being down there. Given asks, where is the Monster World Lego World? Indeed. Like I said, there's only 2 video game franchises in this game. Unfortunately. For all I know, there's other Sega references in Sonic World. I doubt it, but it could be.
Where's this old brick down here? Oh, did I not do well enough at this?
Hey look, it's big and froggy.
Oh, you're gonna get...
Do you need my help?
Maybe.
Well, I have to find someone who can go underwater, and find you.
Well, I'll just try it on my own. If I don't get it, I'll just walk back and do something else.
I think I found you. Now, who can go underwater?
Oh, I'm doing so badly.
I don't know. The only one I know for sure is Starfire. Maybe Buttercup can do it. Oh, can Slimer do it? Let's find out. He's a ghost. Surely he can go underwater. Yeah, cool. I'm Froggy.
Ah,
whoa, this is not good.
Not good.
Not good. Okay, try again.
Okay.
Starfire is very fast underwater, which can be a problem sometimes.
Okay.
No, let me in. Oh, this camera angle is real bad. Really, really bad. Why has it forced it down like this? Okay, so we're aiming to get 15 fish?
Yeah.
Okay. You can hold the button, you know. Yeah. There's a top tips and tricks from the pros. Yeah, thinking about the potential of this makes you want all sorts of other things to be added to it, eh? As Gibbon was saying about Monster World. But to return to that topic, another few franchises that they thought of maybe adding at some point for year 3 possibly. Thunderbirds, the puppet TV show by what was that guy's name? Sorry, something.
Yay! I got it.
Which has potential for all sorts of vehicles and stuff. You could have played as Lady Penelope, that could have been cool. But,
you guys are always leaving me behind.
And bringing it back to Space Jam, a Looney Tunes set was considered. Oh, it's Modern Amy.
Hold on. What are those robots doing with those cute little animals? Oh, and let's not forget the time I infiltrated the egg fleet to save
Classic
Chocolate and Froggy.
animals.
I mean, what's a girl gotta do to be taken seriously around here?
Of course, some of these animals later formed the basis for characters.
Those poor animals are terrifying.
When Fleetway Comics in the UK started their Sonic comic, there wasn't much to go on in the series, so they made new characters based on some of these animals. So there was like, oh, what's his name? Porky the Pig or something, based on that pig, and he was one of the freedom fighters.
It's okay, little guy. You're safe now. We did it!
Johnny Lightfoot was the rabbit. I don't know if there's ever been a penguin as a major character, but I do like the theory that Princess What's-Her-Face in Sonic 06 is based on the chicken because she has orange tights like that kind of look like a chicken's legs, and she has a white dress with like red feathers on her head.
Robots aren't gonna scare you anymore.
Which makes her a reference to the chicken. And they all have names, these animals.
We've still got some
From
critters
the
to
early
rescue.
game. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Going this way, I guess. Follow the arrow.
Maria, for the
arrow
people
led
of
me
this
to Shadow.
planet,
That's not what I was after.
Promise you.
Oh, okay. Given says, just think, if Dimensions was still going, you could have Mario stuff in it now. Ugh, kill me now.
I don't think you would.
Well, there's a Lego Mario set, but it's really its own thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
With its weird video game elements and non-standard Mario figure.
Those metal creeps are
I don't know what's
all
going
gone.
on.
Another
Well, if you just do
animal
that
saved.
quest, I'll just roam around. Have a
Okay.
look. Sometimes it's a little odd about indicating quest things when there's two people playing.
I just look for the red circles on the map. The mini map.
Yeah, Gibbon confirming the animals did have names in the manuals or something like that. That's actually where Sally got her name. I was not aware of that. That's interesting. I know in Sally's first appearance, some versions of the localized manual called her... oh no, sorry. I just got confused because in Amy's first appearance, which is in Sonic CD, some versions of the manual called her Princess Sally to tie into the other big property spin-off media, which was one of the cartoons, and then got a continuation in Archie Comics. And yeah, so Princess Sally got her name from the squirrel animal character.
Don't worry, cuties. I'll take care of these
So some of
ugly
the
robots.
cartoon/Archie characters also drew inspiration from those animal characters. And one of them is based on the Flicky from Sega's earlier game Flicky. Right. Where is Blaze likely to be, do we think? What I'm curious about is how this game is going to frame her with her original story, the way she's from an alternate dimension, or with the revised retcon story from Sonic 06 where she's from the future, or with Gibbon's theory, which reconciles the two, which is that calling the future an alternate dimension is just something that the series does,
Robots are nothing but scrap
based
now.
on
Phew. I
the
think
way
that's
that
all of 'em.
Sonic
Thanks
Forces
for your help.
calls
Speaking
classic
of,
Sonic
next time
a Sonic from another dimension, when really he's just from the past. Which is theorized to be based on early conceptions of the game where Sonic from Sonic Boom was going to be part of the cast. And they just kept some of the voice lines in without changing them. What does this do? Oh, okay. That's the mini-kit viewer. I finished, I actually said Gibbon's theory while he was explaining it in chat. But I got it first. Haha. Okay, so Shadow's just hanging out next to a mountain. So Blaze really could be anywhere. Let's try Carnival Zone. I hope she's here. The current conception of the cast is basically like Sonic, Tails, Eggman, Knuckles, Amy, sometimes Metal Sonic, and Shadow, and that's it. In terms of like merchandise and referencing and stuff. So, who knows?
Destroy silver objects underwater?
Can Wicked Witch go underwater?
Be careful.
I
They
don't
sound
remember.
dangerous.
Otherwise you'll have to get like a submarine. I think Homer's car is a submarine right now. Flying characters are usually quite good at getting these little red brick machines, but this one seems to be faster than usual, possibly because we're in Sonic's world. Oh. His world. Mobius.
No, she can't go underwater.
Oh well. Sorry. Oh, of course she can't go underwater. She literally dies in the movie from exposure to water.
Oh yeah. We definitely remember the story. Definitely.
Ooh, what's this?
Tails' workshop got destroyed by Eggman's robots.
Just a little
I
zone.
wanna fly high so I can stop highest of... Wait, can you hear someone yelling?
Built the garage. Oh, I need the doctor.
Hey! Is
A
anyone
lot of
out
musical
there that can
references
get this
here.
door
Ooh,
open?
Tails.
I was trying to update the firmware for the Miles Electric, but somehow
What
I
is this?
accidentally triggered the workshop's emergency lockdown.
Oh, it's a flicky. I was just talking about flickies. Okay. Why am I Slimer? He's fine, I guess. At least he doesn't talk.
Oh, is this what you wanted?
You fixed the door. Maybe
That's Tails.
you can help me with this other problem I'm having. You must be pretty smart to fix
You
up
don't know
my
what Blaze
broken
looks like, do you?
And that means somebody needs to
Then
invest.
I will not explain it to you.
Okay.
All right, follow me.
Actually, Blaze is one of the custom
I'm usually
minifigures
the
that
one
I ordered
following
from
someone else
Etsy.
around. Anyway, the first energy signature is coming from over this way. Let's check it out.
Yeah, the Sonic Adventure 2 cost, basically, says Given. Yeah, because it's not even classic anymore.
It sure is cold up here. A nice warm. Uh-oh. Looks like a robot generator.
But if it is the Sonic
Eggman,
Adventure 2 cast, we might expect to see
Done
Rouge
some
and...
damage, but I think it's going to take
is
more
it
than
Epsilon
brawn
or
to
Omega?
destroy
I
this.
think it's Omega.
Maybe
The two.
brains will work instead. It looks like it uses a chaos energy feedback loop. But if someone rewired that to point at the core, care to do the honors?
Randomly flying around. I did expect
Okay,
more
one
NPCs. The
down.
Doctor Who world in particular has a
Still
lot of
picking up 2 more energy
NPCs
signatures,
and references
which
to
match
different
that one. Let's get moving.
things, mostly new series stuff.
Oh no! Looks like we triggered
sure
some
you'd
kind
get
of
a kick out of
security
it, Given.
protocol.
It's one of the
They
better
must not be
adventure
too
ones,
happy about us
actually,
messing
from
with their
what I've
boss's
seen.
machinery.
You sort of go between different worlds through portals and then link them up so that they all exist in this conglomerate. Oh my gosh, what's going on? I think I should look up the answer to this. Okay, I'm going to do a quick check of the LEGO Dimensions wiki for which NPCs exist in this
My
world.
more fist-inclined friends usually take care of situations like that. My strongest muscle is definitely my brain. Well, not that I think the brain is a muscle, because never mind. Let's move on. Huh.
Okay,
This one has a
NPCs in the
complex
adventure
lock
world.
mechanism
Tails,
I've never
Knuckles,
seen before.
Amy, Eggman, Shadow,
you do something
Big,
about it?
Chows, Omo Chow, a bunch of badniks. Oh, an Orca apparently. And Tails doll.
Let me
And that's
guess.
it.
You got yourself into trouble.
Well, that's disappointing. Oh, Omega wasn't introduced until Heroes, says Given. Yeah. Fair enough.
Whoa.
So, I'm done here.
Nicely done. You know what
Oh,
to
we
do
should finish
next.
this quest. Yeah, the Tails doll. It's probably an Easter egg somewhere, I guess. This game is quite good with the Easter eggs and
Just
such.
one more energy signature left on my radar.
Yes, yes.
We take care of that. and
Tails
the
doll,
entire
a playable
region will be
character in
completely
Sonic
free
R.
from roboticization.
Oh, there's an interior to this pyramid. Sandopolis zone. I see, I see. I don't know what game that's from because I really haven't played the old games.
It sure is spooky in here.
Goodbye.
But I bet there's some treasure to find.
Okay. Separate area. You still doing the quest?
Yep.
I'll come and help you. I don't have a mini-map though. No mini-map.
Maria, for the people of this planet, I promise you.
Okay.
Looks like Eggman
Guess I'll
sent
just
some more
fly around
robots
a
for
bit.
us to disassemble.
Screen share. You are in a place with a yellow and red road. Oh, hello! I'm here. I can punch things. Cool. Lots. There's pyramids in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and in one of the Sonic Adventures. I'm glad Gibbons. I don't know anything about Sonic. I do know something.
Nice job! Now let's find that last generator.
I can't change characters. I'm sort of in a weird state. Maybe because it messed up loading when I entered and left the pyramid. But yeah, I have no mini-map, I can't change character.
I don't see anything
Can't
around.
really do anything. Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. I managed it. I wanted to switch to Sonic and grab this red brick. But now it's gone.
Remember,
okay.
don't do this alone.
Man, I can really feel the sunshine. It's brightening up my day.
I just can't get enough of those gateways. Let me show you how it's
enemies
done.
I was fighting are from heroes.
Wow! How did you spot that? I was barely getting anything in my readings. Now let's reroute the energy and blow this thing to pieces.
Oh,
See you later, alligator.
Switch. Unless I bring up this menu. Batgirl's good because she has all the powers of Batman.
But isn't annoying Batman dialogue?
Huh. You break the speed limit and you're getting a ticket.
So there you go. That was an instance of unique inter-character dialogue between two custom characters.
I'm not getting any more chaos energy signatures. Looks like we got them all. You know, I'm usually the smart here. I found this in my work.
I need to go to the loo.
Okay. I will get us to Portal Land, I think.
Okay.
I think that's something we could do right now. While we're in the Vortex, we can swap out what characters we have. Oh, unless there's any other suggestions or requests from chat. I think Gibbons committed already to purchasing and playing the Portal content in the game, so maybe he doesn't want to see that. We could go somewhere else. The world is an open book.
Remember, don't do this alone.
Okay. He would not mind seeing it. Okay. So, what we could do is the level or the world. Well, we've shown a level, we've also shown a bit of a world. Maybe... Oh, sorry. Yeah, there are so many properties in this, there's a lot. Yeah, Aperture Science, so that's the level. And these are the worlds. The many things available to us here. Scooby-Doo, The Simpsons, Jurassic Park, Doctor Who. Sorry, I took your controller to use Shell to get into Portal World.
Oh, okay.
Midway Arcade, full of many properties that Warner Brothers inherited through an acquisition of Midway. There's a lot of instances in this game if you have access to the arcade machine writable object, where you can just play like an emulation of a classic arcade game.
Yeah, most of them are garbage.
Well, no comment, but it's interesting. Yeah, I think we're going to go to Portal World.
Sure.
So, yeah, there's also DC Comics, Lord of the Rings, Wizard of Oz, and, of course, Ninjago. There is so much Ninjago in this game, by which I mean a lot of the like packs that were released, I think Ninjago has the most number of like characters that were released for the game.
Which is, I guess, because it's entirely like.
I face an unfortunate complication.
Yeah, and they really wanted to push it too.
Yeah. There were those Ninjago
was-
movies.
yeah.
And
guess
the
it's
regular
fairly
Ninjago
popular.
toys.
Alright, now that we're here, you can pick another character.
Yay.
It's you.
Yeah, it always takes the second screen a little bit to kick in.
Called for a princess of the stars?
So all the worlds are kind of hanging in the void, but as you can see from the outside, it's the underlevels of
This is a
Aperture.
problem
This is
that
the
will
old
require
logo from like the
much
70s
twirling
or
of the
whatever.
hair.
All kind of stuff that you see in Portal 2.
I typically just blast the thing.
Nobody ever warned you about these particular pratfalls of parenting?
So upset that Blaze the Cat is not in this game. That's alright. It's fine. So yeah, you got a lot of mechanics from Portal in here, like these things, the light movie tunnel things. There's what do you call them? Oh, nice. We got some Ratman art. Apparently, you can see Doug Ratman poking out at various times in the Portal level.
What are you doing back there?
There's,
Before
what are they
you
called?
start
Thermal
believing every
discouragement
insane
beams, I
mantra you see
believe.
scrawled on
You
the
can see
wall.
those
I should
at
mention that
certain
a few of my
times.
former test subjects went a
And
little
of course there's
crazy
turrets.
in non-test related circumstances.
Is this a bin?
Looks like it. Light movie tunnel thing, technical term. Indeed, indeed.
Did I get something? Oh, that must be a portal pad.
Could be. I'm sure you've explained this to me before, but how is it that Voldemort is able to fly by turning his legs into smoke? And all Death Eaters, in fact, seem to have that ability.
That is not a thing from the books. That's just a movie effect.
What do you think they're doing? And can any wizard do it?
I think it is a dark magic.
Oh, okay. Companion cube.
Yeah, it's a dark magic.
I realize
Okay.
it's a lot to ask, but if you could
Here's
refrain
some more
from carrying
graffiti.
bits of
Not
me
my
off
friend.
and throwing them into a furnace, that would be great.
And yeah, you get lots of new GLaDOS dialogue in this game.
I suppose you think you're clever, circumventing my meticulously planned
Given
test
echoing
with
your
your
thoughts
ability
there.
to fly.
In chat.
If you're happy cheating yourself, then of course that's
Well,
entirely
I'm glad
your
that he does it in the
prerogative,
movie
but I
because it
hope
makes
you
him a much more
realize that such
versatile character in
behavior
this
is of no
game.
benefit to
Yeah, he
science,
can fly in the
unless you're using science to fly.
in
Actually,
the
how are you flying?
books, but he can't fly and turn his butt into smoke.
Sure.
Just flies.
And if you go up the top, we can actually see the surface as briefly glimpsed in the ending to Portal 1. With this little hidden aperture facility entrance. Given's theory is that the Death Eaters have rocket boots and the smoke is just exhaust fumes.
Sure. Magic rocket boots, of course.
Oh, where's Hoopy the Hoop?
A gentle reminder.
Which,
The
according to
enrichment center is
behind the
not
scenes
responsible
comments,
for any injury.
facetious or not, they were
Thank you.
expecting to catch on as a meme, but it didn't. You see a little hoop fall down at the very end of Portal 1. It's Peabody! I mean Atlas, sorry. There's Peabody. Being used as scarecrows above ground, which is amusing given the plot of the co-op campaign. Oh, there's another one. Okay. There's multiple Peabodies. Or Pea's body.
Ooh, it's car.
Hmm.
Time car? Regular car. Time car.
Time car. I think that's on a card.
Oh,
Yeah, we do not have the physical time car. Here is time car. Oh, this means we'll get to go to a different era of Aperture Science. That's cool.
Ah, if I can drive the... Oh.
Oh, bumped onto it. Starting in 2011, I guess that's the release of Portal 2? Portal 1. And we've gone to... I guess Aperture Science in its prime. And it's not all run down. That's cool. Oh, good point, Gibbon. He's saying he hasn't played Portal Bridge Constructor either. And that's something I've been meaning to play too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, if I could move the camera better, could have seen that. This is a classic Portal puzzle right here.
Mm.
Is that right? Yeah, so if I go up there now... No, what's that doing? That just lets me go somewhere else. Oh, I fell in again. So that is laser reflection. I think a magic user's shield can do that, but we haven't activated the laser yet.
No, it's there. I think.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here. What? Why can't I run? Look, I'm not making any progress.
Oh.
There was an invisible wall or something. Right, so now what?
Oh, we have to use the laser maybe to hit that switch.
Is there a laser somewhere?
Yeah, didn't you just portal one?
No, this is a...
Oh, that's a bridge.
Yeah, okay. A light bridge.
So we have to portal something.
We have to find a laser. Yeah, I have actually played... what's it called?
It looks like something will come out of here.
Yeah, we'll need to activate that with a button or something, I guess. I've played FX Pinball 3.
Ah, does that...
The Portal table, which is kind of cool, but it doesn't really have any story content, unfortunately. Okay, so that's going to shoot me up through there, but there's a laser wall in the way, so we can't actually get in. Yeah. It's a bit hard to move the camera around, which is a problem. Can you see anything from your vantage point? Oh, a button.
Yeah, but that button we need, you can't hit it.
I think I can hit it.
Oh, with like
see
a
this?
batarang.
Portal there.
Oh.
And then portal there. Yeah.
Oh, he's got the portal skills. Right, and now we have a laser.
So it really does have authentic feeling portal puzzles to it, which is nice. Whoops. Yeah, I should not have done that.
Whoop.
Just hit circle once.
After tonight, no one will ever again question.
Oh, what? Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm aiming at that.
Yay! Overload the circuit.
And so puzzles like this is the kind of thing you'll see a lot in the Portal levels. And it's actually quite amusing in the story mode, where you're using keystone powers to get around the test chambers, and GLaDOS is getting annoyed at you, saying that you're cheating and stuff. It's very cool. Oops. So is that a good demonstration of the Portal content?
Yeah, I think so.
Right. Any more requests? Can we do something else?
Yeah, where else? Where else has a good world?
Well, we can go back to the Portal and the main Portal and look through it. It's confusing that they use the Portal terminology and also have the franchise Portal. But then again, this game also contains Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters, brackets, 2016.
That one is very confusing.
Lots of double dipping. in addition to having the separate, you know, Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts worlds.
Mm.
Do you want to go to Harry Potter world, maybe?
Yeah, let's go to Harry Potter world.
Sure, let's have a look at the Year 2 stuff. So what have we got there? This was all added in updates, and you have to do like downloadable asset packs to get access to a lot of this stuff. Ghostbusters 2016.
It's a lot of data.
Huh. There's worlds we haven't been to. Anyway, Mission Impossible, Harry Potter, Beasts, Sonic, Gremlins, Lego Batman movie, which is quite good, Goonies World, Lego City World from Lego City Undercover, Teen Titans Go. I think we skipped over it earlier, but there is a Lego Movie 1 world. Okay, so let's go to Harry Potter. And you'll be the one to do that. Because you get the team pack with Harry Potter and Voldemort, and one of those is clearly the superior option here. This feels quite eerie without the music if you focus on it, but it's fine. Let's just keep talking.
Here it is.
Oh yes, of course. Oh yeah. Someone was bringing up, when I was looking up cancel stuff about this game, the fact that Lego Batman the movie, or the Lego Batman movie, to give it its actual title, among its roster of evil villains is Agent Smith from The Matrix.
Oh.
And he apparently has even more prominence in the Lego Batman movie content of this game, which I don't precisely remember, but I'll trust that statement. Which may be some indication that they were planning on having more Matrix content later on, or at least like bringing up the idea that that's a possibility for the game and could have been cool. Maybe if it had continued, because we're getting a new Matrix movie, could have been a good promotion for that. But I always thought that was a fun sci-fi franchise that could have made a good Lego game. One of the barriers being, of course, that it's a bit more mature rated than other Lego stuff, possibly.
What, than the new Star Wars stuff, or
yeah,
the later Harry Potter stuff?
Well, you know.
Why is it always me?
You make a good point, yes. So what are we doing here?
You could have killed me! I'm battling Bellatrix Lestrange.
Cool. I'm flying around Hogwarts. Here's the Quidditch field. There's the castle. This is the boathouse, I believe, where Snape faked his death. Oh yeah,
Nice.
didn't you know? He got away, got clean away. That's my ending of the story.
Hello.
Just trying to read the sign. I think it says Baby Witch. Don't know what that means, but I think I'm in Hogsmeade. Is Godric's Hollow in this map? Might just be the castle surrounds.
Yeah.
It's very snowy. Oh, what's this? Is this London? Oh, it's...
This is Grimmauld Place.
Grimmauld Place.
Yeah, some of
says
this
that
is
a lot.
some of this is especially ironic when it's said by Voldemort.
If you know
No cursed
who.
child set. SMH.
You know who?
Yep. It was too late. Dimensions was dead by then. Gibbon's a big defender of Cursed Child. I won't ask you your thoughts on it. What do you think?
I think it's fan fiction written by the original author. Look, I think it could probably be a good production. That's fine. I don't have a problem with it being a fun play, but I don't really care.
Oh yeah, I think I found Gotcha Solo.
Why am I not magicking this? Do I need to be someone else?
Well, clearly Voldemort.
Do you have a
Shouldn't be able to get into Grimmauld Place?
Yeah.
I guess so.
They've
Oh,
got
where's
some
annoying
kind of
Hermione?
anti Voldemort charms on it or something.
Yes, Miss Chatty. It's a shame because I think Hermione's a really interesting character, but
Hermione Granger. Time to put some magic to good use.
What do you think about her being the Minister for Magic?
Looks like Death Eaters burned the old Weasley place down again. It'll cost a few studs to conjure up another one.
All
seem
right.
to be doing magic that I can't see.
Yeah, it's not working.
Yeah, it's bugged out.
Let's just do something else. So here's something that the Adventure Worlds have. This like rebuilding thing. You spend studs to recreate locations
Managed to
in
bring
the
back one
worlds.
of Arthur's weird Muggle contraptions too.
Yeah, it's cool. Helps fill out the hub a bit. Oh, it's a tiny version of the burrow. Okay.
Mini burrow.
Mini burrow. Oh, it reminds me of the bonus levels that the Lego games used to have,
Problems even my starbolts
where
cannot
you
blast
go around a
into
little city
oblivion.
area smashing everything up. They're always cute. This kind of looks like you're supposed to do something here, but maybe not. It might just be for looks. So yeah, that's one thing you can do in hubs, as well as little side quests and just finding the collectible gold bricks and stuff. There's always lots to do.
After tonight,
And
no one
sometimes you
ever
need
again question.
different abilities of many different
Where's an
characters to do
umbrella
it.
when you need one?
Oh, it's Arthur. I don't feel like doing quests there. I just want to fly around.
Let me in, chest. Yeah.
Oh, he who
Was
must
this Diagon
dominate.
Alley?
I made an IMF pad.
Okay.
Always wanted to be
That's
an
kind
aura.
of the fun thing.
Bad you need a minimum of
that can
5.
happen
Guess you're all
with
out of
these
excuses.
out-of-place crossovers. So here's Gringotts. Very good. Oh, you're here. Hello.
Hi.
I just found this place. What else is around? Quality Quidditch supplies. What? Scanning Chell?
Oh, I need to find...
Right, you need to find somebody who looks like that to sneak into Gringotts.
Good day.
And you've taken over the entire screen, leaving me with nothing to do.
Sorry.
That's okay. You can't help it. Let me see. Yeah, I took some
Always
notes
wanted
from
to
that
be an
video.
aura. Too bad you need
Another
a minimum
concept
of
that they
5
were
newts to apply.
tooling around with, which was I think going to be part of the Despicable Me pack, was a connectables idea where you can customize vehicles to a greater extent with accessories that would come in other packs.
Good thing you were here.
Oh.
Crisis, my mind goes
And maybe that would have been like a replacement for having more vehicles and extra packs, because you end up with an abundance of vehicles that aren't that useful. As you can see, we prefer to get around Adventure Worlds just by changing to a flying character and zooming around. And don't use vehicles much unless we need a specific ability that they have.
I saw that brown suit guy, but he ran away.
Oh.
It's Arthur.
I saw Arthur earlier, but he was in a blue suit. Maybe there's two Arthurs.
Here he is. He's the guy. Come back.
That does look like Arthur.
Scan you.
One thing that was very close to completion but was never implemented and is sort of heavily implied by the game is that we're going to make Lord Vortek the antagonist of this original story playable. And it was going to be a fun pack or a polybag or something, I don't know. And he would have had the ability to enter any portal, from what I heard. So maybe like go into every world, which would have been a real boon for people who don't have the RFID arbitrary creation technology.
Yeah. Also known as a Nokia 3.
Yes.
And a bunch of RFID tags that I bought with people.
Yeah. I don't know what that does.
I think it adds blue markers for those things that we have to find.
I mentioned polybags. That's another sort of kind of lost content for this game. There were only 2 polybags ever released, and they were for sort of promotional figure releases. And one of them was Supergirl, which I mentioned earlier, who came with certain PS4 editions of the game. And the other is Green Arrow. And they also released them in various different ways, like pre-order bonuses and through specific retailers or at conventions and stuff. So they're very rare. But Supergirl in particular is good for abilities because she has all the power, much like Bender in that superhero episode of Futurama, has all the powers of Superman plus the powers of a Red Lantern, including the construct ability.
No!
Whereas Bender has all the powers of a king plus all the powers of Superman. Also, he's a robot. Ain't it cool? Super King, you rule. That was a very good episode. It established the name of the mayor of New York, Mayor Poopenmeyer. Which they just used for a one-off gag, but then it's his name in the rest of the show, of course. Okay. Who are you? Can I kick off all these people?
Yep.
There's too many characters here. I need wild style.
Sorry, I have to go check on my fang geranium for herbology class. I do hope it hasn't injured anyone.
Oh. What? No! Wait.
Sorry.
Oh no!
I wanted to be Voldemort.
Well, you kicked off the character I was, and now it's all messed up. Hey, I recognize this area.
Oh yeah. This is from the first level. This is when you're in the park. First level of 5 to...
Yeah, years 5 to 8.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
With the Dementors and such.
Yeah, now it's winter.
So I need to get back to Hogwarts. Ass wild style. So maybe this is a time when a vehicle would be useful. But
well,
what?
you could always fly as someone else and then put your wild style over.
Okay.
Well, hello, my
Should I get rid of
pretties.
Chal?
Sure.
Destroying the playground to make a Ninjago thing.
Oh, it's all reset. That's annoying. I don't want to do this anymore.
Okay. Who's our Ninjago?
I'll find her. Any other content that we want to see? Anywhere else you want to go? Naya. The only female ninja go. Although she's a samurai or something? I don't know anything about that. I did see the Lego Ninjago movie, but it's sort of a reboot that... Yeah, there's actually several Ninjago continuities, and it's all rather confusing, really. Alright, what else can we do?
Do you want to show off our completed Doctor Who one with everything joined together?
Sure. Let's go there. Yeah, that's another thing the video mentioned that I didn't see in that article just now. Another possibility was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Problem with that is that you're always limited with the minifigures that are supplied. But you can get around that, like with the Goonies. The original plan for that was for it to be a team pack, but in the final game you have one character who then in the story, or like in the level of the Goonies in the game, you can swap between the different characters in that story, all contained on the one minifigure or something. So you could conceivably do the same thing with Ninja Turtles, and that's how Ghostbusters 2016 works as well. Let's see, one.
You haven't seen Clara, have you? She's my carer. She cares, so I don't have.
Let's go.
Let's cut down on some characters again.
Yes, please. And there is a Doctor Who level as well, so it's a little confusing, but there are different types of packs released. Some of them had levels along with them, like an extra level to play through, as well as the hub world.
Yeah, I got so confused by all the different types of things.
Yeah. But if you're cloning the ID tags, you don't need vehicles or anything. You only need the character that comes with a level pack to get access to their world as well as their level.
Right. But you might want vehicles for the vehicle abilities, because there's some stuff that's only available as vehicle abilities, like the TARDIS.
Yeah, that's true. And the time car.
Time car.
Classic time car from Back to the Future.
Yep. So, in this Doctor Who world, you can see...
We start in modern London, but attached to it is Victorian London. There's big sort of rents in the ground where there used to be void, but when you transport between the places and then you activate some machine, it like brings the worlds together. So much like as often happens in the show, we do go to Victorian London. We also go to yes, Skaro with a giant Dalek for some reason. I don't know if they ever had a giant Dalek in the show, but yeah, there's awful green pools of gross stuff and craggy mountains and such. It's a nice steampunky architecture. And here's Trenzalore, of course, from Name of the Doctor, with the memorial of the giant TARDIS. Part of the Doctor Who level takes place there as well. Lots of weeping angels, of course. You have to have them. There's also a lot of Cyberman stuff in the level. Where else?
Well, I must say, this is not the kind of weather that I had in mind.
Snow World. What is this one? Is this where the Cybermen came from?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, what's that one called? Sometimes it gives you a little subtitle at the bottom of the screen, but I didn't see one just now. For the sub area of the so here's Mars. It's done that. So like Waters of Mars style Mars with the domes here. I wonder if there's an Ice Warrior. I don't remember. Maybe it's an NPC. I don't know. Missy shows up a lot to give you quests. She's a recurring NPC. So 21st century London. I'll fly back over here. Telos, that was it. I'm sure Gibbon's saying that in chat. The giant Dalek from Asylum of the Daleks, of course. The
Look, here's Missy.
series.
You made
what series was that?
Now, come along, dear. I don't
Late
want to
Amy
have
and
to
Rory, so
vaporize you.
7A, I guess.
Yet.
And this is back in London. Yeah, you found Missy, one of the Missies. Guess that's it. Let's fly up as high as we can go. And look down on this world. That's as far as we go. Cool stuff. Alright. Yeah, Captain Jack is around here somewhere. I think a lot, most, if not all, of the characters in the Doctor Who world have their roles reprised by actors from the show. Don't know how many. But yeah, it's set. It was released around 12th Doctor times, early 12th Doctor. So a lot of stuff from that era is around. Like, I think Kate Stewart and Osgood are around, and some Zygons.
I'm the Doctor.
Oh my. No, you're not. You don't have a nose. The Doctor always has a nose. Often comments on their nose. Leaning forward like this is really doing my back in. I think we need to be done.
Yeah, I think so.
This was fun though. We made a little bit of progress on our current game.
Not really, we just showed some stuff off.
We did that one level.
That's true, we did one level.
We did a couple side quests in Sonic World. Yeah. It's a cool game though. There's just so much to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We keep having to take a break and play other games.
Yeah. And now I don't want to play it until I get a PS5. You saw the loading times.
They
You saw
never
them
learn. Such a pity.
Yes, as Gibbon says, Clara is the main companion to B12's first season. Yeah, Clara does appear as an NPC around here. Oh, actually, that's something really cool. Let's see, we got the Doctor here. Can you switch to the Witch? No, not like that. You have to come find me now.
Party's just beginning.
Or I could do this. Whoops. Whoa.
I can come find you, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not far away.
Yeah, there's a cool thing you can do. Alright, hello.
Hello.
Now kill me. Oh.
You might be invincible?
I went to this
I think it just
bright
doesn't-
pie shop. Used to be a barber shop.
Emphasize players killing other players, possibly. Can you do Avada Kedavra? Hold circle. That only did 1 damage. Oh my gosh. Alright, where's the edge of the world? I'm gonna jump off. Oh, it's all the way over there. Do 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 do. Okay, okay, there it is. I'm gonna swim off the Thames, off the world. Full death.
Have you ever thought
Come back.
it's like
Regenerate.
waters in the fourth dimension?
And now I'm the first Doctor. And you can do that and become the second, third, etc., etc., even the war. And the 12th goes back to the first again. And I think once you do that and then enter the TARDIS, you can freely swap between the forms in the TARDIS. So that is cool. A cool feature. And every one of them has like voice lines taken from the show. One has his walking stick here. I think 2 hits people with a recorder, probably. Yeah, and they all have their own little mannerisms and stuff. So very cool stuff. Can you do the same with Missy? I don't believe so, no. One of the plans that I heard about that was cancelled was having Missy as a playable character. So at that point, they might have implemented that for Missy, but no, she just exists as an NPC in this game. So you can't do that. There would be too many masters anyway. Anyway, yeah. I think we're going to leave it there. Thanks for joining us. This is such a huge game. But yeah, if you get around those limitations of owning all the figurines, then you can play it a bit more like a traditional Lego game, and it just lasts ages and ages and ages. You do need a spare USB port, which we did not have.
No, we had to kick off the portable drive in order to plug this in and the mic in. Yeah. I also don't like how bright the lights in the portal are.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Very bright lights.
Okay, that's all.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us. I guess I'll be back to normal stream schedule next week, so I'll be playing a game on Wednesday. Until then, farewell.